Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to stop rolling your fat doobies tonight, because looks like that we need Homelander, bro. We got disasters after disasters. We don't need Homeland Security. We need the Homelander himself right now on this one. Brothers looking like this, everybody looking like this, right? Like, people started looking like, you know, this dude who started looking like this when The Undertaker lost for the first time at WrestleMania. You even got Anonymous, bro. You know, like, Anonymous issuing videos out here. You know, it's crazy. I want to show you that. And yeah, let's get right to it real quick though. I gotta shout out the homie KW1951 for the 5. Shout out to Rab, Miss Pixie for the 2. Thank you guys so much for all the love on the channel, the tips, the super thanks for the 2 pennies and all that. 2 penny gang, rise up. You guys gotta do none of it, okay? Let's actually get to it. Roll it.
Oh shit! Exclusive, the Justice Department told President Trump in May that his name is among many in the Epstein files. What does this mean? Bondi also told the president at a meeting that the Justice decided not to release more Jeffrey Epstein documents because of the presence of child...
Whoa, bro. Chill.
And the need to protect victims. That's total bullshit. They could have censored that out. Nobody was asking for that in the beginning. They discovered Donald Trump's name appeared multiple times, according to senior administration officials. In May...
Wait a moment. This was last May.
Time to drop the really big ball. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, Donald Trump. Mark this post for the future. The truth will...
Oh my god. So, since last May, right? The question is, did the homie Elon knew though? Because yeah, the homie Elon was hyping up the homie Trump, and you know, he wanted the homie Trump to win. The homie Trump won, and then these brothers started beefing. I mean, man, and you feel what I'm saying, right? Like, man, indeed. And yeah, like early June, I believe, that's when Elon came out and said that he is in the files. Epstein, I mean, his name is in the Epstein files. Trump is in the Epstein files. Then he deleted the tweet, and now, bro, shit is hitting the fan.
Will come out. If Trump was implicated in those files, the media and Democrats wouldn't have dropped that nuke. So you bring up a very good point.
Facts. If Trump, yeah, that's one of those points that we talked about it, and I see you guys talking about it, and yeah, it's a valid point though, right? Like, if Biden knew, if yeah, like Kamala Harris, right? Like, all of those boys and homeboys would have released it. Makes sense, right? But another point is that perhaps they are also in on it too. Oh, shit. In other words, their names are probably on the list as well. So it's like everybody's on the list by the looks of it, bro. This is a crazy one. You know, it's crazy when Anonymous themselves talking about it. We're gonna get to that. Wait for it.
Trump was actually implicated in Democrats wouldn't have dropped that nuke. So you bring up a very good point. If Trump was actually implicated in these files, why didn't the Democrats drop it? And you want to know the reason why, I think? It's because they were implicated too. The accelerationist in me hopes that at the end of the day, this causes the Epstein files to get released. Now he has to prove that it isn't true. Here's the problem though. If Trump shows the Epstein files, a lot of people...
yeah, guys, like, let's be real, bro. Like, put yourself first, put God first if you're a believer, you know, put your family first, man. Do good shit for you, for your family, man. Like, there's no point praising or no point like worshiping politicians. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, let's be real, man. The list, dog, like, it gotta be a crazy one, bro. Like, mostly all of the bigger politicians' name gotta be on the list. And I'm not just talking United States politicians. You gotta factor in Canada too, right? Like, all the UK, you know, all the big countries, all the big names, you know, the elites, the 1% of the 1% of the 1%, probably in on it, bro. Like, the list is humongous. Gotta be humongous. Probably, right? That's that likely why they're not releasing it.
People are going to say that it's fake. How can we trust the Trump administration to be able to do this authentically when the biggest thing that they ran on, they're not releasing? And I think that's a big problem. Would you want Trump to be impeached if he's in the Epstein files? No, I'd want people to go to jail. If Trump is found to be involved in the Epstein files and he was involved with any sort of human trafficking of anyone, not even including of anyone of any age, especially underage people, then no, I want to go to jail. Like, I don't care about impeachment. Who cares about impeachment? Trump got impeached twice and nothing happened. Jail him? Yeah, but then need Bill Clinton in jail? How about this? How about everybody goes to jail that did bad stuff?
Yeah, justice needs to be served for the victims, for the kids, man. Like, absolutely. Anybody and everybody that was involved deserve to get prison time. Easily. Like, dang, bro.
With underage people. How about that? I think that's a really good idea. So what if we did this crazy thing where anybody who commits sex crimes against people who are underage goes to jail? What? They all go to jail. How about that?
Makes sense, right? Let's get down to this one, guys. Like, bro, put your seatbelts on, man. And right after this one, we gotta get down to the anonymous clip because, yeah, shit's getting out there, man. We need Officer Tenpenny on this one, man. Where is Officer Tenpenny? Where is Edward Snowden when you need him? This is one of those quotes that I actually love from Edward Snowden. He said, and I quote, "Patriotism isn't about loyalty to a government. Patriotism isn't about loyalty to anyone. It is a constant effort to do good for the people of your country." End quote. Right? But put your family first, man. Put God first, put yourself first, put your country first, right? Put the people first, man. You feel what I'm saying?
We start with breaking news on Donald Trump's name reportedly appearing in the Epstein files.
Oh no.
Today, explosive new reporting rocking the political world. According to the Wall Street Journal, the Justice Department told Trump in May that his name is in the Epstein files. It comes as Trump, who previously helped stoke Epstein conspiracy theories, suddenly tries to tamp down questions about that guy. The Journal reports, quote, "When Justice Department officials reviewed what Attorney General Pam Bondi called a truckload of documents related to Jeffrey Epstein earlier this year, they discovered..."
Pam Bondi right now. Where did she go? Pam Bondi like, yo, I gotta run. Man, this is crazy. Yeah, who do you guys, whose fault is this, right? I don't think it's only like Pam's fault, right? She probably is doing what she's being told to do. She's taking all the blame, right? Yeah, we demand answers. We demand answers. We need the files, bro. The files gotta come out. Eventually, they gotta come out. Let's be real. It's,
discovered that Donald Trump's name appeared multiple times, according to senior administration earlier this year. They discovered that Donald Trump's name appeared multiple times, according to senior administration officials. In May, Bondi and her deputy informed the president at a meeting in the White House that his name was in the Epstein files, the officials said. Many other high-profile figures were also named, Trump was told. Being mentioned in the files, in the records, isn't a sign of wrongdoing. It's new context for Bondi's claims about potentially revealing documents, including the ever-elusive client list. Here's what she said in February and March, weeks before reportedly informing Trump his name was in the files.
Oh, crap.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now. A lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information, but it's pretty sick what that man did.
We will get everything. We will have it in our possession. America get the full Epstein files.
That's what Bondi was saying before the DOJ released a memo in July that poured cold water all over talk of a client list and theories about Epstein's.
They didn't just pour cold water, bro. They hit it up with a tsunami, man. Like, damn, Holmes, like, what we talking about, bro? We need the Homelander. I feel like if Homelander was around, this would have never happened, bro. Never happened. We need Homelander, man. Where's A-Train when you need him? Where's A-Train? We need A-Train.
Death. That memo caused an uproar.
For those of you that are not getting the reference, this is from The Boys. I was watching The Boys. I'm still watching. Pause. I don't watch The Boys. Pause. The Boys is a TV show that I'm watching, all right? Guys, come on, get it together, okay? Like, I'm not watching The Boys. I'm watching The Boys TV show, all right? Two different things. Let's not get into that, all right? Come on, man. All right, resume. Roll it.
And led to Trump getting hammered with questions, client list, and theories about Epstein's death. That memo caused an uproar and led to Trump getting hammered with questions, including a direct question about what Bondi told him.
The Attorney General briefed you on the DOJ and FBI review, the findings of that review. The Attorney General briefed you on that.
What? On
a DOJ and FBI review.
On what subject?
Epstein, on Epstein, of the review of the files. Attorney General Pam Bondi.
A very quick briefing.
Did she tell you, what did she tell you about the review? And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No, she's given us just a very quick briefing.
Yeah,
the Journal reports the DOJ told Trump in May.
Nah, man, you ended up getting the highly detailed version of the briefing, man. Very quick briefing. Nah, man, come on, man. Like, that ain't real, bro. Like, he ended up getting highly detailed, you know, word for word, exact word for word, okay? Like,
quote, it didn't plan to release any more documents related to Epstein because other material contained child victims' personal information.
Yeah, okay, I gotta mark the time here. Yeah, that's one of those words that I can't be saying. You cannot be saying that on YouTube. Okay, so 10-minute mark, right? I gotta remove it.
Trump reportedly didn't object.
At least.
Now the White House is calling the Journal's report, quote, another fake news story. The Journal also reporting, quote, FBI Director Kash Patel has privately told other government officials that Trump's name appeared in the files, according to people close to the administration. It builds on the Journal's recent reporting about that strange and, quote, bawdy birthday message Trump allegedly wrote to Epstein. Trump is, of course, suing over that reporting. It bears repeating.
Crazy.
The big news tonight. The President of the United States' name reportedly appearing multiple times in documents related to convicted child predator.
Oh crap, yo, I don't think we're ever gonna get the files. Yeah, and whenever we do, would you like trust it? Based off of all the shit show that we're seeing and all of the fake stuff that's been going around, and based off of all that, do you really think, okay, let's say if the files comes out, right? Like files comes out, they're already here, let's just put it that way. Okay, the files are out. Are you gonna trust what you're gonna see in them? Like, are you gonna trust it? Yeah, right? Like, we're probably not gonna get the real version. And even if we get the real version, because the government has lied so much, it's gonna be it's gonna be ridiculously hard to trust it. But yeah, I guess it's a movie, right? So yeah, let's wait for it. Let's wait for the climax.
Jeffrey Epstein. So ahead this hour, I'll talk live with Reverend Al Sharpton and Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen. But we are going to start with Emily
Yo, man, he looks kind of like Gus, right? Oh crap. You know Gus from Breaking Bad? Shit. And the homie Gus is also in The Boys TV show, right? Yo, he looking a little bit like, a little bit like him, man. Damn, man. That's kind of like the same energy, bro. Yo, shit, man. Okay, it's going down. It's going down.
Aslan, legal writer with the New York Times Magazine, and Catherine Christian, NBC News and MSNBC legal analyst.
I guess we're gonna move the F on. Check this out, man. So, Anonymous just released a chilling video, and I quote, "The White House is about to drop proof of aliens," end quote. We may have to make a dedicated video on this one, but this is relevant to what's happening. That's why I want to include this 40-second-ish clip. I guess it's 30-second. Let's see.
Greetings, citizens of the world. This is Anonymous. Today, we turn our attention to a bold claim made by Congressman Maxwell Frost that the White House is preparing to release undeniable proof of extraterrestrial life. While this revelation, if true, would shake the foundation of what we understand about our place in the universe, we urge you to look deeper. This announcement is not merely about aliens, it is about distraction.
Right.
Historically, disclosures of this magnitude have never come without calculated timing. Right now, there are events unfolding globally that demand public scrutiny. The sudden promise of alien proof appears conveniently timed. This is not a call to reject the possibility of life beyond Earth. Rather, it is a call to question why such information is being released now, and what is being hidden behind the spectacle. Distraction has always been a tool of those in power, and now it is dressed in the stars. We are anonymous. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Expect us.
It's not about whether you believe in aliens or not. I'm a believer that we just cannot be alone, right? Based off of billions of galaxies. Within each galaxy, there are billions of planets, right? Mathematically speaking, we just cannot be alone. But it is a good point. It's a valid point. Why now, right? If we get it, right? This is what Anonymous have been saying, man. Crazy. If we get it, probably gonna be a distraction. Doesn't mean that aliens are real or not real. If they release it, gonna be a big distraction. Check this out, roll it.
The stunning revelations that we are releasing today should be of concern to every American. This is not about Democrats or Republicans. This has to do with the integrity of our democratic republic and American voters having faith that the votes cast will count. There is irrefutable evidence that detail how President Obama and his national security team directed the creation of an intelligence community assessment that they knew was false. They knew it would promote this contrived narrative that Russia interfered in the 2016 election to help President Trump win, selling it to the American people as though it were true. It wasn't. The report that we released today shows in great detail how they carried this out. They manufactured findings from shoddy sources. They suppressed evidence and credible intelligence that disproved their false claims. They disobeyed traditional tradecraft intelligence community standards.
By the way,
By the way.
Until there are arrests, I sleep. I need to see arrests. That's what I want. Until we get that.
And withheld the truth from the American people. In doing so...
I mean, the truth has always been held from the American public, man. Like, what's up with that, bro? What's up with that, man? Damn, bro, the truth needs to come out. We demand answers. We demand answers. The public demand answers. Yo, why are we paying taxes, man? Either release the truth or cut the taxes. I mean, release the truth and cut the taxes. I'm down for that. That's a good one, you know. Let's yeah, bro, like, cut the taxes, bro. Come on, man.
They conspired to subvert the will of the American people who elected Donald Trump in that election in November of 2016.
I remember that.
They worked with their partners in the media to promote this lie, ultimately to undermine the legitimacy of President Trump and launching what would be a year's...
And to also create a new narrative of xenophobia against Russians. To reignite Cold War tensions, to create another oppositional relationship with a nation that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, would Crimea and Ukraine have happened if America hadn't done this? I mean, yeah, probably, right? But, like, I'm sure, I don't think it helped. I don't think that it helps the government, and I don't think it helps our international relations when we're making up bullshit about what other governments are doing.
It helps nobody, but I mean, the 1% of the 1%, I mean, it certainly helps them because they get to make money, you know? Money gets made on rumors of wars. It has been like that. It's always going to be like that. When there are rumors of war, they get to sell weapons. The weapon manufacturers makes the money. The money is not in the sick people, or the money is not in the healthy people. The money is not in the dead people. The money is in the sick people. The money is not if nuclear war happened and everybody dies. The money is not in peace because, you know, who is going to buy weapons? You know what I'm saying? The money is in, you know, smaller fights, you know, smaller fights, rumors of World War III, rumors of wars and all that. That's where the money's at.
Fuck Russia? What?
Why?
For how long?
Yeah, like
for how long are we going to just keep doing that?
Let there
it's
be
crazy.
Peace, bro. Let there be peace, bro. Yo, there are like 8 billion. I don't know. Last time I checked this, we were 8 billion. Probably we're coming up on 9 billion people. Bro, there's too many people. Like, you know, you can come up with like businesses and all that. You guys can make money that way, bro. Like, why like try to start this, that, the other? There are almost 9 billion people. I'm sure you can come out with businesses that solve somebody's problem. And right now, everybody got problem, man. Problems needs to be solved. And the money is made by solving problems, okay? Not starting I mean, technically, they make money by starting this shit, right? By starting problems. I mean, let's talk about curing shit, right? Let's talk about, like, solving problems. There are just way too many people, bro. So we're never gonna run out of problems. So let's start by, you know, solving problems. And you get to make money like that, bro. Come on, man. Damn. Get it together, man. Like the video if you agree, man. But
long coup against him and his administration.
Forever?
We're here today because the American people deserve the truth, they deserve accountability, and they deserve justice. The records that we released on Friday that were ODNI records, Senator Chuck Grassley...
I'm surprised that I'm getting any pushback on this. Isn't it obviously bad that you have the administration of a government that just makes up a lie about a foreign government? Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that obviously strain relations with that government?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is the most obvious common sense thing that I can say.
Bruh.
Yeah, of course. And I don't think that's good at all. I think it's ultimately bad. Why would anybody be defending this at all? It doesn't mean that I like Russia. But needlessly antagonizing them with a lie is unnecessary, and it causes problems. It's an unforced error.
Right.
Especially when it's being done just to score political points. It's ridiculous. Why do you believe this lie? Because there hasn't been enough proof shown that Russia hacked the election, or they took it over, or they were able to take advantage and co-opt our election system. I don't think it happened.
crooked Hillary's fault, probably, right?
Release on Monday of what is known as the Clinton Annex.
Where is crooked Hillary at?
Which was an appendix to the Department of Justice Office of Inspector General's 2018 report, as well as the House Intelligence Committee's majority oversight report.
By the way, I don't think the 2020 election was rigged either. I think it's just people complaining that it's rigged because they lost. Oh, I was lagging. No, he was aimbotting. They're cheating. No, you lost. You lost, and you're looking for somebody to blame. That's it. You can't accept that you lost, and so you have to figure out there's some sort of external thing that justifies why you fucked up.
Man, there's just way too much drama going on, man. Way too much drama.
Are you talking about the entirety of world history and governments lying about each other? History is written by the winners? Yeah, but usually winners don't needlessly start conflicts for no reason. They don't.
Report that we're releasing today all come back to and confirm the same report. There was a gross politicization and manipulation of intelligence by the Obama administration intended to delegitimize President Trump even before he was inaugurated, ultimately usurping the will of the American people. I'm going to go over the key findings from the House Intelligence report, which investigated the claims that were made by an intelligence community assessment ordered by President Obama and published in January of 2017. First, Putin's principal interests relating to the 2016 election were to undermine faith in the U.S. democratic process, not show any preference of a certain candidate. In fact, this report shows Putin held back from leaking compromising material on Hillary Clinton prior to the election, instead planning to release it after the election to weaken what Moscow viewed as an inevitable Clinton presidency.
Damn, so they thought Hillary was going to win.
In the January 2017 intelligence community assessment that President Obama ordered, John Brennan, who was CIA director at the time, and the intelligence community...
So Putin was in on it? Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, I bet we probably have bad information that makes Russia look bad, too, that we don't share.
Intentionally
never play a card unless you have to. Why would you do that?
Suppressed intelligence that showed Putin was saving the most damaging material that he had in his possession about Hillary Clinton until after her potential and likely victory.
Exactly.
The report goes into great detail about the information that Russia and Putin had on Hillary Clinton, which included possible criminal acts like secret meetings with multiple named U.S. religious organizations in which State Department officials offered, in exchange for supporting Secretary Clinton's campaign for the presidency, significant increases in financing from the State Department. They also had documents that showed the patronage of the State Department to State Department employees who would go and support Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign.
I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think they made this bullshit up to make Trump look bad? I think they absolutely...
Oh yeah, for sure. There's gonna be that too, but it's like a shit show right now, dog. It's a shit show, bro. You know what? We can solve this issue by simply everybody that's watching this video, and everybody that's gonna be smashing like, just have anybody and whoever smashes like deserve to get $1 billion tax-free first thing in the morning by tomorrow, effective immediately, and then you guys can do whatever you guys want to. Easy, case closed, problem solved. Right. I'm right, you're right, we're all right here, okay? But did you see this video though? I'm not sure if you guys saw that or not, because this is one of those videos that ended up getting censored by YouTube. If you have not seen it, check it out. It's on them alien twats, those pricks, those UFO bastards and all that. Yeah, check this video out and I'll see you right there. It's a crazy one, man.